Hey, what's up? Today I want to talk about Battlefield 2042, what we know, and my speculations on it. Let's get right into it. Next-gen consoles, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS and PC will have 128 players, 64 versus 64. Last-gen consoles, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One will be capped at 64 players, 32 versus 32. The maps will be tailored to the platform you're playing on. PS4 and Xbox One will have the same maps as PC and next-gen consoles, but smaller to suit the 64 player count. But you will have the same in-game environments as next-gen. Pretty much the same game, just scaled back to suit the last-gen hardware. Just the maps will be smaller and less people on the server because of the 64 player cap. Crossplay. PlayStation 5 and Xbox XS and PC will be cross-played with each other. PS4 and Xbox One will be cross-played with each other. Consoles and PCs will have the option to opt out of cross-play, so you can just play with others on the same platform you're on. Cross-progression. Cross-progression lets you take all your progression with you. You switch platforms like PlayStation to Xbox or to the PC Master Race, or vice versa. All your hard work and progression goes with you. I wonder if you'll have to have an EA account of some sort, or like a battle log deal. This time around, Battlefield 2042 will have specialists instead of classes, but there will be an assault specialist, a support specialist, an engineer specialist, and a recon specialist. I don't know about you, but it seems like they just put specialists at the end of the class name. All the weapons will be available to all specialists. You want to run around with a bolt action rifle as a support? Go right ahead. You want to be a recon with an LMG and an ammo crate? Fine, do it. All specialists will have their own abilities and won't be interchangeable though. Like support is now a medic, and if you play Battlefield Bad Company 2, no big deal. The support will have the ability to fully heal down players with the defibrillator, or pick a gadget to revive players from afar with a gun that looks like the tracer dart gun for Bad Company 2. I would assume it wouldn't fully heal a down player, but I don't know. The assault specialist will have a grappling hook and a trait called Nimble, which increases your agility. I'm guessing you can run faster, better movements while ADSing, and zipline. The recon specialist will have a recon drone. Seems like a small personal UAV drone with EMP darts to take out enemy equipment. You can control it or let it hover by you. The recon will have a trait called movement sensor. Reveals enemy movements. I'm guessing like standing by a tugs in Battlefield 4. The engineer has a sentry system. I think of Modern Warfare 2 sentry system when I heard that. The sentry system works better the closer the engineer is to it. Battlefield 2042 will have a multiplayer only, no campaign, with a cost of $59.99 on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, and $69.99 on the PS5 and Xbox XS. These prices are standard edition prices. You can take that how you want, a full price game with just a multiplayer, an edition upgrade, and a gold edition for $100, and an ultimate edition at $120, where you get cosmetics, cross-gen bundles, where you get it for last gen and current gen. 1 year game pass, early access to the game release October 22nd, 2021, and the gold and ultimate edition you get early access on October 15th, 2021. All three games come with early access to the beta. Live service. The live service will be free to everybody that owns the game. Maps, guns, and DLC. And a paid service with cosmetics. Probably how Battlefield 5 was. Maps and DLCs are free, but most likely the cosmetics will cost the monies. Battlefield 2042 will have a plus system. Let you customize your guns as you play. You can change your sights, red dot sight, to holographic or ACOG, and etc. Barrel type, ammo type, and underbarrel attachments, all with some touches, some buttons. Kinda like how Crysis was. AIs will be in multiplayer as filler. Players will have priority in the server. Player joins and the AI gets removed. I get why they have it. AIs to keep the server full and moving. Big bam, no more unbalanced teams, and half-full servers. AIs can shoot, capture objectives, engage in vehicles, and revive down players. They cannot be turned off. If a server isn't full of real players, there will be AIs in that server. I wonder how capable they'll be. Will they be noobish like in previous Battlefield campaigns, or will they be full-on sweatlords? And will you feel the same accomplishment defeating an AI as you would a real player? Let me know down in the comments. You'll be able to call in vehicles anytime, anywhere. It can't be spammed, and we'll have a cooldown timer, so everybody has an opportunity to call one in. Not all 64 or 128 players will have a tank, but personally I think that'll be tight AF. I'm thinking it's a first come first serve deal. Also, there will be vehicles at the base when you first spawn in. Ranger, the robot doggo, is a call-in, and everybody has the ability to call him in. Ranger will follow and protect you. The doggo can follow orders such as scout an area for enemies or even self-destruct. Now that sounds pretty cool though. Have Ranger run into an area full of enemies and self-destruct. But Ranger can also be taken out easily by guns and explosives, kind of like how all the other equipment in Battlefield games are. Battlefield 2042 Portal. The Portal is an ultimate Battlefield sandbox. The Portal editor allows you to customize a server the way you want, with player-created mods. You can use assets from previous Battlefield games, like Battlefield 1942, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3. Also from the new game, Battlefield 2042. Choose maps, guns, and equipment. The Portal will have fan-favorite maps from Battlefield 1942, like Battle of the Bulge and Al Alamein, and Battlefield Bad Company 2, Arica Harbor, and Valparaiso, and Battlefield 3, North Shark Canal, and Caspian Border. And also, all the maps from Battlefield 2042 will be there, so 13 maps altogether at launch. Ultimate customization. You can have all World War II soldiers versus modern soldiers, or even vehicles like World War II tanks versus modern tanks. It doesn't stop there. If you play Battlefield 3, you'll know about the knife-only matches, and the Portal gives you the ability to actually have knife-only servers. Always want a sniper-only server? Now you can. Whatever you come up with within the Portal capabilities. You can even offset it and have you and 3 other people face off against 64 real players or AI. Remember Modern Warfare 3 Survival or Infected? You could do something like that. The Portal will have over 40 vehicles and weapons from 3 different theaters of war. World War II to Modern War, and over 30 gadgets. You could pick World War II soldiers, US, Germany, and British, to modern, Russia and US. So you have the option to pick soldiers from Battlefield 1942, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3. The game modes included at launch are Conquest Large, Conquest Small, Team Deathmatch, and Rush. There will be presets too, so you can play the modes and maps the way you used to on the game the map first came out on. Battlefield Portal will be part of the live service and continue to get updates. And if you feel Battlefield Portal's not for you, or if you don't want to waste memory space, you don't even need to download it. You don't even need to own the game to use the community editor and create servers, but you will have to own the game to play it though. Have you ever had the experience of owning a server with the Rent a Server program in previous Battlefield games? Well, this is way more in depth than that. Portal has a user-friendly editor and an advanced editor for people who have the experience programming. And if your server's a hit, the devs will promote it within game. Alright, let's do a quick rundown on the Portal. Customize HP for different teams, choose the factions, and the era, weapons, gadgets, and vehicles. Set the server player count, 1 to 128 players, or bots, and up to 64 players on last gen. Bots are optional in Portal. You can set the map and game mode rotation too. Choose the team parameters, speed, player movement abilities, weapons, vehicles, and gadgets. You can choose the size of the map. You can have a full map or just a portion of that map. Attachments, bullet speed, damage, filter out weapons, vehicles, gadgets, and classes. Put what you want in your server. Man, I haven't been more excited about a Battlefield game since Battlefield 3. From the Battlefield 2042 announcement trailer, gameplay trailer, and now the Battlefield Portal trailer. There are some things I've seen that are concerning, and I'll touch on that later. But for the most part, I'm liking what I see. I'm getting Battlefield Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3 vibes. Those were my favorite SPS games. Man, and talking about taking a walk down memory lane, I'm getting really hyped. And I'm really looking forward to pushing Battlefield 2042 content out here on my channel. So stick around for that. I want to know your take on Battlefield 2042. Leave it down in the comments. And if you guys can do me a favor and 360 quick scope and hit that subscribe button, would be very much appreciated. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Alright, y'all take care, and I'll talk to you on the next one.